video of where he actually, I saw the video where he put his hands up to stab her, bro.
Hey, man. The CANDACE Show. Let's go. Come on.
I think we need to get up and dance. It's kind of funny when you're just doing it in the chair.
I know. I want to get up and turn up too.
Well, okay, next time.
Monday.
Monday we're gonna turn up.
Yes.
Welcome to the show, guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Woo! Happy Friday. Favorite day of the week. Hold on.
World.
You switched up on us.
Yes.
You got rid of Shucks.
Shucks is on the mannequin stand. And Shucks is taking a break.
If you guys don't know, if you missed yesterday's episode, Shucks was her new hair. And she retired Shucks. Now, what is this one's name?
This is High.
High?
High.
Like high in the sky, or like hi, hello?
Like, hi, hello.
Okay.
Hi, hello. She's not finished yet. She has
Okay.
some red tones we got to figure out. But
Okay.
yeah, but she's here.
So what was the inspiration for the look? You just...
It was just... Shucks was shucking.
Shucks was...
Shucks got me in problems.
Oh.
Yeah, Shucks had me in problems.
Okay.
Last problem was last night at Publix, and I was like, okay, Shucks gotta go.
You got approached by...
Shucks gotta go.
Getting the wrong kind of attention.
Wrong kind of attention. People seem to think I like attention, and I actually don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
It wasn't-
Shucks gotta go.
Maybe we could spin her back in the summertime. You know, spin
Yes,
back around.
when yes.
Yeah.
When she has something
Shucks-
special to do.
I think Shucks is
Yeah.
good to break out if you're on a vacation.
Shucks is a breakup wig.
Also,
Shucks is
so if
one
you
of
have
those
some problems
that
on the home front, you go break out.
you pull out Shucks
go
when
pull
you
out
have it.
Man to go see that, he go burn Shucks. You should have said.
Let's not do that right now. Let's not do that. Give ideas. But welcome to the show. You look good. Thank God it's Friday.
Yes, my favorite day of the week. Friday is always a happy day.
And you made it. You
And
just
we
the one time you
made
Yes.
it. I told you I have positive energy. We happy around here. This is the day that the Lord has made.
Handa
Come on.
Basaya.
Hey, come on.
Oh.
Come on.
Come on.
Yes. Hey, I preach the sermon.
give
You
us
know it
some-
running my blood.
Give me some more.
Hey, let us rejoice in it, y'all. Let everything that have breath do what? That right there. That's what you got to do. Yeah.
Ha!
Yes. Yeah.
Ha!
Receive that word. That came from your boy.
Oreo cookie and ice cream.
That's it came straight from the kid, y'all. You're
Watermelon
welcome.
chicken.
We just kidding around, y'all. Sorry. Let us get it out. Let us get it out.
Look, you better learn to enjoy life. If you can't laugh at yourself, you've never truly laughed before.
Uh-huh.
But we got to get into it. You ready for the breakdown?
We got to do our job.
Some interesting stories. Let's get into it. So 3 little kids are being called the little rascals. I never thought I'd read this story. I never thought something like this would actually happen, but 3 little kids walked into a Wells Fargo, slipped the teller a note that obviously scared her. I don't know why. I wonder what the note said.
That's what I'm wondering.
And they got away with undisclosed cash. The ages of the juvenile is 11, 12, and 16. Now, they've all been caught. Actually, the parents turned 2 of them in. They come get baby kids. And authorities were able to identify the third child and picked him up. And it's sad because Wells Fargo. I got so much questions.
Me
I
too.
want to know what the note said.
Me
More
too.
than anything else. I don't care about, I want to know what the note said.
And for the record, shit it straight, they did not have a weapon on them. They just walked in there and handed them a note. They didn't have a gun, a knife, nothing.
Nothing.
But the parents turned them in. I was
sure
thinking if it
did.
was my kid.
Oh, no, they were glad to turn them in.
You think so?
I think so.
You would?
And listen, they were not all African Americans.
Nah, they weren't. Nope.
There was some mixed race. I saw one with a little straight hair.
Yeah,
You know,
they-
that we can't identify them because they're juveniles, but they were mixed, the little rascals.
I just want to know what inspired them to rob the bank. Did they see this in a movie and thought they could do it? Like, what made their little mind say, let's go rob this bank?
I wish I could hear the conversation.
Like how they came
Like,
up with,
how-
how they schemed up on
Like,
it?
yeah, like how they came up with the idea for the coats and the hat.
They had the little scheme. It was like a set it off, but it was kids.
Little kids.
Little kid, 11. Hold on.
How did that
Little
conversation?
Milt is 11, right? So he's Little Milt
11,
8.
12, and 16. That's why I'll mess with Little Milt. Yeah.
Leave my boy
My
alone.
husband can say he's a little kid all
Yeah.
he wants, but they have active minds.
See, and you
I blame
fussing
it-
about video games. At least he ain't
I
robbing
blame
bank.
it on the video game. That's probably where it came
See,
from.
you going in on the video games. At least Little Milt ain't robbing no bank. So,
That's where it came
Keep playing your game, Lil'
Because
Milt.
he's scared. Because he's scared.
but hey,
Those
but
three were not scared.
they weren't scared. But luckily, they're not getting charged
But
as
I want to know
adults.
how much they got away with. So
That's-
you mean to tell me it's that easy? All I got to do is walk into, I'm not having no idea.
And
y'all,
slide 'em a note.
But just slide them a note.
Slide them a note.
And then go to jail after. But just to see just slide a note.
What did they do with the cash?
They probably didn't get far. Okay.
They can't drive.
They
Well,
got-
the 16-year-old could probably drive.
They got some PlayStation 4.
Now wait, that's who should be getting. That's who should get in the most trouble. The 16-year-old, because he had to recruit the little ones
How
at
you
11
know?
and 12.
He was probably the doofus. You know the little ones be the ones, the gang leaders.
Was the brain behind it, the
Little-
11-year-old?
And then the 16-year-old was just the big one that they needed. So
He
they
was
just
just
say,
transportation.
he used to just,
Yeah.
you come on, you got our back. You can fight. You know, the other two can't fight.
Yeah, but
We're having too much fun.
We have
So
too much fun.
it could have, you know what? Thank God they didn't have a weapon. It could have ended really, really badly,
Yeah.
but thank God it didn't. But for the parents to actually identify them, that's just a lot.
yeah, it says they at
That's
least
just
come
a
from a
lot.
good home.
For the
Ish.
parents to identify them,
For the parents to turn them in. Some
That's
parents
not a good home.
from the
That's a-
parents. So it's
that's
the
a
parents in the
home.
hood that would have been like,
let me
where the
tell
money
you,
at? Let me-
that's parents that said, oh, finally, God has heard my call. You going to jail. You getting out my house.
you think the
That's
kid, the
what
parents
that was.
want?
Absolutely.
I ain't gonna go that
Absolutely. They
far.
were glad to, like, go ahead. Go ahead. Been trying to get rid of him for years.
We gonna get them on the show. We gonna find out why they did
We
it. We
getting
getting them kids on this show.
They ain't getting out. But no, we have to move on to another story that's heartbreaking. It's actually all over social media. So a set of twin girls has been attacked in the Bronx at a New York bodega. So apparently the girls were in a store when another group of young men came in the stores. One of the guys hollered at the girls and they turned around and said, no, we're not interested. Words were exchanged between the two back and forth until the man walked out the store really, really upset. He came back banging on the door. At this time, the store owners actually locked the door and they thought the guy actually walked away completely. But as soon as the door was open, he came back and attacked the two girls. So 19-year-old Samaya Spain died from her injuries, and her sister got stabbed in her arms, who is recovering now. This is just another one of those cases of can't take rejection.
And, you know, I have a little cousin that she used to go out with me and my friends all the time, and dudes try to holler at her, and she's sweet at first, but when they keep trying, she would curse them out. And I had to tell her, like, yo, you can't, it's okay to reject a guy, but you gotta kind of do it gently. Not, you know what I mean? Not to pacify a man's feelings, but yo, some of these dudes are
Kinda
unhinged.
have to.
Like, ladies, y'all gotta, gotta play it a little smarter. Like, cause they were exchanging, and the girls were,
They were,
you know
they
what I
were.
mean? But you have to be smart about it.
Not only be smart, I need these young women to be glocked up.
Yeah.
I need you to carry.
Yeah.
Okay? You have the right to carry. You have the right to a firearm. You have the right to learn how to use one. Because had you had one, you would have came out with it
Yeah.
close by.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this story is just so sad because the store owner said the girls and the family have been coming there for at least 10 years.
Yeah.
So these are beautiful girls that everyone in the community knows, and it just takes this jerk.
Yeah.
The store owner also said that him and his friends were intoxicated, and I don't think they actually picked him up yet. There has been nothing in the case.
Yeah.
I want one of those friends to turn him in, though.
Yeah. Hopefully, we need justice to be served on that one. It's just unfortunate.
They
Condolences
definitely.
to the family.
Beautiful,
Gorgeous girl,
beautiful
yeah.
girl. It's so unfortunate. But we got to move on. Alabama, once again, their governor has now signed a bill to restrict diversity and inclusion programs at schools and university and government agencies. So this is Governor Kay Ivey, who recently signed the bill, stating that diversity and inclusion is a fable and it's a thing with people who are actually getting off on actually calling for it. But the bill's definition is diverse concepts include teaching any race, color, religion, sex, ethnicity, or national origin is inherently superior or inferior. So essentially, long story short, she feels that if they're teaching diversity and inclusion in schools, then someone is going to feel race baited, or they're going to be upset about it, or they're going to feel responsibility. So instead of educating our young people, they'd rather not say anything. It's just like the woke bill here in Florida, all over again.
This is all stemming from white fragility, y'all. They don't want their kids to feel bad when they're taught about Black history during Black History Month. But the reality of it is, that's our past. Y'all can't erase it and just act like it didn't happen. They would never ask Jewish people to act like the Holocaust never happened. They would never ask them to do that, but they feel that they can ask us to do that. We should be super insulted by this. I know I'm insulted. Like,
not only insulted, they seem to forget that diversity and inclusion is not just teaching about it, but it's how you handle people as well. We've heard about it in nursing school. Nurses need that. Doctors need that. This is important, something that needs to be in colleges and universities. You have to be a well-rounded person. So the agenda to take diversity out of schools will never happen unless you take Black people out of schools. And we're not going anywhere. So that whole I'm against the woke movement, and I feel, oh my God, you're ganging up on me because you're talking about racism. It's a part of history.
Hey, I'm gonna say this, Black parents, it might be time for y'all to start taking it to your own hands and start teaching your own kids about Black history because they may not learn it in school.
Well, you shouldn't be counting on the schools to teach that. That definitely don't count on the schools to teach that because they're gonna teach your child about sex. And
that a girl ain't a girl and the boy ain't a boy and the boy's a girl.
You can't go to the other bathroom. It's upside down. It's inside out. You don't know if you're coming or going. But we got to take a short break, Matt. So go ahead. We'll be right back after this.
One word. Hey, man. The Candice and Kris Show. Let's go. Come on, come on. Hey, man. The Candice and Kris Show.
Welcome back to the show. You were just in time for what's trending. So Glorilla has gone viral after her CNN interview, and boy, is it a treat. Look at this clip.
Politically, did they want your endorsement? They want you to help people get out the vote?
Hey, you know, that ain't got nothing to do with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden. But, you know, I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying, talk politics, but I love the president, you know what I'm saying? I love everybody, and at the end of the day got to end.
At the end of the day.
The day got to end.
Yeah, Glow. We love you, Glow. Cuban on Cubans, Glow. Listen,
Living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden.
It is nothing y'all can make me say. Nothing y'all can do to make me hate Glorilla. But I love Glorilla.
Oh my goodness.
This was after her recent appearance at the White House with Joe Biden, as you can see. But Joe Biden, low-key, knew the words to her song.
I watched it over and over and over. Living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. And then... Wait, and then the news guy, she's just trying to hold a straight face through it.
As soon as I saw Glorilla was on CNN, I said, oh, I know this is finna be good TV. He said, they ain't got nothing to do with me, know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, it's gotta end.
I need that on a t-shirt. I love Glorilla, y'all. I'm sorry.
If y'all didn't see the video also of her and Biden,
oh, yeah.
please go on social media and find it.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
Please.
I'm proud of Glorilla as a fellow Memphian. I'm glad to see her making strides. A new song, Yeah, Glow, is in heavy rotation in my car.
She's such a pretty girl.
She is.
She's so beautiful.
I just like how authentic she's herself.
I like her.
I love
do
Glow.
like her. I do like her. That's the interview of the year. Nothing else needs to be said.
We stand with Glorilla. No Glorilla slander will be tolerated.
At all.
At all. We love you, Glow. We got to keep it moving.
Live my life like golden.
That's how we're going to bring in the show next week.
That's how. At the end of the day got to end.
They got to end. Oh, come on. We got to move on because we'll sit here all day.
Oh,
all right, you guys. So our girl, Candice Owens. Stop, Candice. Explained why she married a white man. Take a look.
Now, I want to go back to something you said earlier, because I know a lot of people will hear you say, well, Candice, you're speaking a lot about, you know, the black family, but then you married a white man.
I think the greatest thing ever is when people come together on the basis of who they love and get married. You know, for me personally, I never thought of my husband as a race. It's very interesting. It was difficult for me to find a partner that was a challenge to me. You know, the challenge that I needed, whether you want to say like an academic challenge, whatever it is, with my same interest.
Now, one of the main reasons we didn't get a chance to see, she said that she believes that people marry their partners based on their IQ. And she said that her husband, she felt, had a similar IQ to hers, similar interests, similar things like that. Listen, people hate Candice Owens, but the more that she's talking in these various interviews and press runs she's on, the more I'm kind of like, Candice Owens has a lot of sense. I'm not mad at her perspective on a lot of things. Can, what you going through over here?
You know what? I'd like to hate on her, but I watched this entire interview that she did with the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
And I have to say, a lot of the things, I hate to say, don't y'all even say nothing to me, made sense.
Yeah.
She had a lot of valid points where she said, you know, black men and black families are under attack.
Yep.
I do believe that.
Yep.
I like the way that she answered the question when it came to her husband. She said she didn't see him as a color. You know, it is interesting to see her so docile.
Yeah.
Is perfect.
Yeah.
Because usually when we hear her, we automatically associate her with some form of hate, with some form of Uncle Sam, because she, you know, defended Trump and everything that he was doing. But guess what? She was finally treated black because she was just fired.
Yeah.
She got fired yesterday.
Yeah.
And I really feel that they fired her not because of anti-Semitism, but because she appeared on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
I really think that's what it is. And she talked about how she felt about Palestine. She had a really good, I would implore everyone that doesn't understand her to go and watch it. Now, like I said, I'm not a fan. I don't support a lot of things that she says.
That she says, yeah.
But she had a lot of valid points that I have to give credit when credit is due.
Now the interview,
and it made sense.
Yeah, the breakfast interview
It was a
great.
really good
Breakfast
interview.
Also, the Joe Budden interview, she ate Joe up. Oh my gosh,
I don't like
Joe
him.
wasn't equipped to interview somebody like. She talked circles around. She embarrassed Joe, and she brought
not
up
a
a good
fan.
point about the fat acceptance movement when they were speaking about Lizzo, how they're trying to push this narrative that it's okay to be that size. And then Joe Budden was like, "Why do you associate being overweight with being unhealthy?" And she was like, "Cause it's literally the #1 killer of African American." I mean, she was just
Right.
spitting fact after fact after fact. I'm like, yo, Candice Owens she's intelligent. Now, what she says
Well,
pisses people off.
obviously.
But
I mean, that's an educated woman.
Yeah.
You got to give credit where credit is due, whether we like her or not.
Yeah.
You know?
Candice, come on home. Come on home, Candice. Come
I
on over
don't,
back
I
to
don't
the.
even know if it's a matter of come on home.
Yeah.
She believes what she believes.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. I do want to say this, and people are going to get mad. When it comes to the Republican Party, it was never about race. It was never a racist party. It was, yes, the rich is getting richer, the poor is getting poorer. Their beliefs are totally different from that of the, the Yankee, slimmy, yaga Democratic Party, right? They stood on what they believe. It became race when Obama got it.
Yeah.
Not Trump.
Yeah, when
Obama.
Yeah.
Okay, that's when race took over, and the Democratic Party is black, and the Republican Party is white, and it just all went to hell.
Yeah.
But that is not the party that we grew up with. That's not the party that our parents grew up with. That's what it evolved into after time. And listening to her and listening to the beliefs and why she believes the things that she does, I have to say I completely respect it.
Yeah.
I respect it.
You know what? That's an interesting point. I never understood why black people just automatically affiliate with the Democratic Party. I never understood that. Even as a little kid, I remember hearing, we black, so we Democrats. I remember hearing that as a little kid, and I never understood why. That was just the area I was in, but she has a brilliant point. Good point.
No, I mean it really is. It's the truth.
Yeah.
It was never about race. But now, since Obama, it has become race. The lines have been divided, and it's turned into the Republican is a white party, the Democrat is a black party. That's not the way it used to be. And then you have the liberals. We don't know where they are.
We don't know where that. That's a whole other show right there. Form your own educated opinion, people. That's all we're saying. We got to keep it moving, though. So a woman, this is insane. A woman has gone viral after telling her baby's father that the child passed when the child was still alive. Take a look at the clip.
You told me that the baby died and died. This is the thing about her.
I did.
She said the baby died with his umbilical cord wrapped around his neck.
Oh, I was not that dramatic. Now you add. Don't play. Don't play. Because I ain't do that. I said the baby passed away and I didn't want to talk about it no more. That's what I said. And that was the end of it because I wasn't going to talk about it. Because you left me alone with Halo, and then I turned around and got pregnant by you again. Another baby in November.
Now, this is a lot to unpack. So, as she said, the two had a baby already. Apparently, he abandoned her and the baby. She got pregnant by him again. When the baby was born, she told him it died. Now, she said she gave the baby away. I'm assuming adoption, maybe. I'm not sure what she meant by that. But this is what makes this story that much worse, is that the guy already had lost his 21-year-old son. So for her to come back and say that he lost another baby, this is what toxic looks like at its finest. And they were still sleeping together to where Karamo, the host, said, I think you guys should probably stop sleeping together. And her response to that was, not even just one more time? So that's a very, Candice, it was just a toxic relationship. I don't even know where to start to unpack that.
You know what? It's how, okay, so you know that he's deadbeat, right? That's what we call it.
Yeah.
Not, I don't even like deadbeat. Let's say non-existent parents, right? He's a missing parent in the home. He didn't take care of the first one. You had issues with him. Then you go lay down with him again. So you're gonna get another picnic with the same lazy, dirty man that you had the first picnic with that didn't take care of it, right?
Yeah.
So both of you is the same mess. The both of them need to dash away. Both of them sour. The both of them.
Oh.
And then you turn around and tell the man, not even tell the man, but you speak death. You spoke death over your own child. You spoke death over your own child.
Yeah.
That is trifling.
Yeah.
Why would you even do that?
And to want to hurt somebody, I get people, what they say, hurt people.
Absolutely.
I get that.
Absolutely.
But it's just certain boundaries that I'm just like, come on. Like to tell the man that his newborn baby died because the umbilical cord was wrapped around the neck. I know a girl who lost her baby like that for real in high school. So it's like, you don't play about stuff like, I mean, you could have any other way to get back at the man, but that's...
We wish them well.
We wish them well.
Neat.
And real quick, you guys, we got to move on. So NLE Chopper is turning heads with his new song. Y'all check it out for yourself.
If I was a bad bitch, I wanna fuck me too. I wanna suck me too. I wanna suck me too. If I was a bad bitch, I wanna hump me too. I wanna trap me too.
I ain't gonna lie, it's a little catchy. It's a little catchy. I ain't gonna lie, baby. You wanna get up and start?
I wanna suck me too.
It made me want to get some strong license.
I wanna suck me too. You know what? I'm telling you, this is today's generation.
This is Gen Z right here, baby. At its finest.
You don't need a man. You don't need a spouse. You don't need nothing. Just do you. Literally.
Do you? Hey, I ain't mad at it. But if you follow NLE, y'all know that he basically trolls. He's hilarious. He really should be a comedian. This is on par with him. I look Memphis, M-Town, baby.
Y'all Memphis people special.
It's between him and Glorilla.
I'll take Glorilla. I don't know what he's on.
Hey.
But you know what? At first when I heard the song, I was like, I want to, suck me too.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that to myself.
Hey.
But I get, you know what? It's all music.
It just look like he having fun, y'all. Don't take stuff
different-
so serious, y'all. He
It's
just
different
having a good
generation.
time.
It's a different generation.
I might have to hit that in the gym when they
Don't
stop
do-
working out.
You gonna
Now I
gym me
wanna-
too?
Me too.
All right, so let's get out of here. Guys, we got to go. Have a good week.